Hello, Hannington.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice meeting you. You're
Nice
welcome
meeting you.
here.
Good, thank you.
Yep.
How is the project of the Costa Family Foundation going? How was the first part? Is still everything fine? Is it going on in the same way like it was last year? Have you had troubles with some part of the project?
Yes, thank you very much. Costa Family Project with us here in Seziwa Demonstration Farm is still going on very well. I would say that it has a firm taproot into the community. It's like turning the community to a greater success. We trained farmers into modern agriculture techniques, and when you move around the community now, it's very, very great to see. The water program has improved greatly lives of everyone. With the solar, which was provided by Costa families, we are able to pump clean water, not only water, but clean water, from down the valley where we have our well, protected well, up here. We opened up our gates for the community to come and fetch water. Everyone benefits from that. We acquired improved bananas, plantains. We encourage the community to come, we train them, then we give them. If you move around, yes, they knew they had planted bananas since their great-great-grandparents. But the level at which they were planting it is much different from what we trained them and how they are seeing it. Because now we encourage them to do proper spacing, to plant better yielding bananas. And when you move into the community, you can see plantations which are coming up. Malnutrition was a very big problem in this community. People could not get a balanced diet. Children under the age of 5 always had a problem, pregnant mothers. So we decided to dig up the fish ponds. After digging them up, Costa families helped us to stock them with tilapia and catfish. Today we can even have, I think, more than 5,000. We do not sell that fish. It's just free will to the needy people, and we have managed to make the community part of whichever we are doing. They know which particular group we are targeting to give. We purchased 1,100 chicks. We hope we are going to restock our chicken house again. The wild animals cannot come anymore, and we are very sure that the money we have is enough to feed the chicken until less than a month before they start to lay eggs. The piggery is also doing very well. We have about 4 beneficiaries right now. They have managed to buy solar panels, from selling pigs, from selling maize, from selling beans. At least when I move around at night, I feel my work is fulfilled. They never thought of how to light up their houses. Then I say Costa family is lighting up the villages. Our approach here is bottom up. Because if you just come to impart on them that now this season, pigs only, everyone come, we are giving you pigs, it will never be successful. You give them their free will. They say, I want pigs. Oh, we are here, we want to go and plant vegetables. Then you say, you want vegetables, why? You listen to them. They say, oh, They mature within 4 weeks. Our target is to do this and this.
Amanya gange Kadu Dick n'emyaka 45 negatta ku Sezibwa Demonstration emyaka 3 ng'abega ne nyambiddwa mu bintu bingi nnyo. Banyambye mu nnima ennungi buli kimu kye mbasibamu nga nkisiba mu nnima ey'omulembe. Entula ennungi ennongoseemu. Ng'ennaku ezimu we bampa ensigo eggulu netava bulungi nnyo, amakulu netava bulungi nnyo, sigo naye nga gaba nga gazze bulungi nnyo, mbaddiza nsigo yabe okaka gye bampa. Balina abagundi batuweereza kusezibwa batulaga ennima obulwadde obuzze kiyinza okukola kugamba engeri ey'okutujjanjabira ebisolo byaffe buli kimu.
The best way to teach the community which have not gone to school is to do everything practically. So what we do, we bring them here and say, this is the type of maize we are going to plant. Say, yes, we have seen. Then we say, with this particular type, you dig up a hole. You make sure you put there 4 seeds, and we put the 4 seeds when they are seen. Then we say, take these dimensions from plant to plant. We do it practically here. And then we say you can intercrop. Then they say, what can I intercrop with? Because they are listening to what we say. Then we say, okay, maize, you can put there eggplants, you can put there anything shorter than maize. It can do well. We do it practically here. They look at it, then they say, okay, when I go home, this is what I'm going to do. And they do it successfully.
Mostly the farmers of this area have a lot of land, but they didn't know what to do to use for that land. So right now they know what to do. They can now plant such crops to get some little money to help their farm, their children and their relatives to survive.
People live their own life. People live freely. Normally on a good day here, people wake up by 6 o'clock. That is from Monday to Saturday. So they have to rise up early in the morning. As children go to school, their parents go to the gardens. And most of the children from these families, they go to nearby schools. They just take a walk 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, depending from where they are. In the past, these children used to go to school with empty stomachs. But yesterday when we were moving around, we could see children having a cup of porridge, which is a great life change to me. Because I know when these children go to school with something in their stomachs, even their brains will be active.
What excites me as a teacher is that at Sezibwa Demonstration Farm, it has transformed the lives of the parents. The parents in the community, before they could not be able to take their children to school. But because of the skills they are learning, the assistance in form of seeds, the assistance in form of animals, they are able to improve their incomes. But as a school, I've also benefited from the farm, because once there is a very big harvest, the farm has been coming in to support me in the feeding of the children, like the maize. When they have a very big maize harvest, they give me some of the food to also feed the children, which is a very good relationship between me and the farm.
When we go in for a second program, it should be linked to the first one. We don't start something completely new. And ICP said, yes, this is what we want.
And the next step, in fact, will be the building of a silo or more than one silos. Why have you got the necessity of the silos, and what will they be then for the community?
Okay, that's very good. Thank you very much. The silos, as we moved around, you'll be seeing most of our people here, they build small houses, big families. They end up not having even a smaller store where they can put their harvests. So when they don't have where to keep the harvests, what happens? They end up being exploited by the business guys around. Because if the genuine going rate for, say, maize is 800 and you harvested 1,000 kilograms, you have nowhere to keep them. The rain is coming to spoil it. Someone will just come and say, oh, if you want me to take it, I'm giving you 300 shillings. Because you are desperate, you have nowhere to keep it, you will say, okay, you take. But when the sales come up, all our farmers will bring in their harvests. We store it professionally. After storing it, the way we work with the community, nothing is completely for free. I want them to be responsible and say, the stores are there. How many kilograms did you deposit? You say I deposited 500 kilograms. Good. Out of the 500, at least I need 10 kilograms as your contribution from each of the individual family. Then we buy fumigants. We will fumigate the maize and it will last for long until when we get a collective market to eliminate the middlemen. Then we hope by November, December, the prices are expected to go high. If they don't, then sure deal by March. Because if we put the grains in the silos, we fumigate them, even we can keep them for years. So we are not in a hurry to sell, but we are in a hurry to sell with a good price, which can work well with the community and us. It's like we open up our gates and say, whoever wants, come, we work together. Those who want, they come. Then those who stay behind, sometimes they look at their neighbors, what they are doing, how they are transforming their lives, and they end up coming next season and say, please, next season, don't leave us behind. Because we have a continuing program. We say yes, we never sit up. So that's how we do it.
wasuzo kyakyoka mama wasuzo kyakyoka nzala onoolya ku kikyokka mama onoolya ku kikyokka nzala
Circa un anno che i primi progetti della Costa Family Foundation sono partiti, le 2 scuole verdi. Ci racconti qualcosa, quanto ammonta il progetto in euro e in cosa è consistito?
Allora, il progetto delle 2 scuole verdi è stato un progetto che è durato 10 mesi, 11 mesi. Il progetto totale sono stati circa 70.000 euro, qualcosina di più adesso non mi ricordo, mi sembra 73 o 74.000. E questo progetto l'abbiamo chiamato Green Schools, vuol dire scuole verdi, perché volevamo dare, insomma, vogliamo proporre delle attività, delle cose alle scuole che insomma le rendano più verdi, meno consumo di legna, meno consumo di energia magari legato ai generatori. Allora si è partito dagli impianti solari per dare luce alle scuole, non solo alla scuola ma anche ai maestri che vivono nella scuola, che certe volte vivono in scuole isolate, già fanno fatica a stare in un posto, almeno hanno delle comodità tipo la luce e dunque ci stanno più ben volentieri. Dopo abbiamo riabilitato gli impianti di raccolta piovana. Sul pozzo della scuola Cacolie è stata installata una pompa solare, dunque con pannelli, centralina, tutta linea di distribuzione, un tank di immagazzinamento dell'acqua che è stato posto vicino alla cucina.
Sono anche stati costruiti 2 impianti di sistemi di irrigazione a goccia.
Abbiamo costruito anche 2 sistemi di irrigazione a goccia di 80 metri quadrati l'uno a scopo dimostrativo. Dopo sono state costruite in tutte e 2 le scuole le cucine, sono state messe all'interno delle cucine 2 grosse stufe a risparmio energetico. Di solito si cucina su 3 pietre, no? Su 3 pietre c'è una grossa dispersione di calore, dunque il consumo della legna è doppio e con questo tipologia di stufe si riduce della metà, del 60% anche il consumo di legna. Oltre a tutto questo c'è anche l'educazione all'ambiente che noi facciamo, che riguarda, facciamo lezioni teoriche, video sull'importanza degli alberi, sull'importanza dell'ambiente, sulla desertificazione, sull'irrigazione a goccia, insomma tutte tematiche per continuare a martellare gli studenti a tirare su queste tematiche ambientali.
You have to understand the types of trees that exist in our environment.
When I came in 2009, we didn't have electricity in the school. All this school was a bush. It was just a shrub. And the animals used to come and graze on those shrubs. But I said, we teachers, we have no food, we have no what, let us cultivate. So we started cultivating. That's why you find in front of all the teachers' houses. They have dug, they have put in greens, they have put in maize, matoke, anything. And last year, the weather favored us, and most of the crops we dug there, we harvested. And this year, we are very happy to receive ISP helping us with irrigation. And now we are very proud to say that we have eaten enough tomatoes, we have eaten a lot of carrots, and we have eaten a lot of eggplants. You can even see it is still sprouting, and we are picking every day. And we are happy that we have got the irrigation scheme, we have got the solar, we have water 24 hours, we don't lack water.
You encourage also the people or the children to grow, to going into agriculture. So
yes.
Some of the kids start already to grow at home. Some of the plants. Or?
Yes, they are very ready. They are very ready, except that in town here, they are living in rented houses. They are living in Ilubiris, whereby you don't have any garden.
Yes.
So, but for those ones who are far, some of their parents were asked to come and pick some of the seeds here, and they took to plant in their homes. So we tell them that the skill you get from here, you go and teach your people, your parents, you go and be an example. You also put your plot to show that you have learned something here. That's why we're encouraging each one of them to have a plot around, so that they can benefit out of those plots.
Here, there's one there. Then you check this is the right place. Have you checked it is the right place that you're placing those seedlings?
No, these ones are together.
There is a perforation here. Are we done with that line? Go up to the end. When you put that, press the soil. Press the soil. So that the soil gets it stuck to the roots. There is there a perforation there? No, you leave this. Don't put it in here. This one is done. Then we can go to other lines and check. Make sure.
La filosofia di SP è di creare un lavoro, una situazione migliore attraverso la collaborazione con le persone, e quindi una volta che riceviamo, diciamo, gli input dal territorio, perché questo soprattutto grazie ad Alessandro qui a Moroto, che è l'anima storica di questo gruppo, abbiamo impostato veramente questa filosofia di chiedere cosa c'è che non va e cosa si può fare insieme. Ovviamente sempre nell'ottica di cooperazione, nel senso di fare qualcosa insieme. Quindi c'è da fare una scuola, io non vengo e costruisco tutta la scuola per te senza che tu contribuisca almeno a, non so, a scavare le fondamenta o a portare i sassi tipo questi che servono appunto per fare le gettate di cemento. È proprio partnership, 50-50. Noi siamo, diciamo, portiamo poi certe tecnologie, certe tecniche, ma di sicuro non lavoriamo per le persone, lavoriamo con le persone. Secondo me è molto importante questa differenza.
We welcome people's requests. If somebody wants, for instance, a solar panel, a solar system in the school, we tell them, officially make an official request that, dear ISP coordinator, I would like that you help us with ABCD. We put it there. So that when we get projects, we attend to those needs. In the last presentation of the work plans and the activities in the district, Alex presented ISP very well, and the councillors were very happy, plus the community, and said ISP is the only organization that is doing the right work, because what we do, it is clearly seen, everybody sees that this is what has been done, and everybody sees, and everybody benefits. We have 4 extension workers. To me, they are the power of our activities.
They connect the activities that which are in the office to the community directly. Let me say, there are people that are interested, people who know more about the community. So what is being said in the field, so you have to take to the office, and then later you check. So I think it's just like an ambassador. It's just like an ambassador.
Yes, to explain more, just from the word extension, extension worker. Like in other organizations, they say community mobilizers. That's what most organizations use. But for us, we take the word extension worker. Why? Because they are a link between the office and the schools. So normally, when we start to work in a school, we say this is the person who is directly in charge of these schools. In the school, in case you have any problem, in case you want any request, pass it through him. And we always make sure that when it comes to a program like Akoli, we know that it is Dixon to lead us. So talk to the teacher, talk to the teacher about this, and then let us know what does the teacher come. So it's a coordinator between the school and the office.
Qui siamo a Musupo, in mezzo alla campagna, gli inizi della montagna, qual è la differenza tra una scuola in questa situazione rispetto a una scuola in città a Morotto?
Allora noi scegliamo sempre, quando facciamo dei progetti, scegliamo sempre delle scuole, diciamo, lontane dalle scuole della città. La peculiarità è che quando sei in città è anche facile operare. Diciamo che la gente che vive in città ha già una certa mentalità, è facile operare. Quando lavori in un posto come Musupo è già più difficile per il coinvolgimento della comunità. Ci sono tanti problemi, i maestri già sono lasciati per sé, la gente vive più nella natura, più rilassata, possiamo dire più selvaggia nel termine buono, capito? Dunque sono due contesti totalmente differenti. Quando soprattutto vai nelle scuole che stanno, quelle più isolate, quelle più lontane, i maestri apprezzano anche quello che fai. Gli dai l'acqua, gli dai dei pannelli solari, ci stanno più volentieri.
I am Opolot Simon. I am the head teacher in Musupo Primary School. So it was opened in 2011. Started it from P1 and P2, but then some children came in. In 2012 we opened up to P3. Now 2013, at least we passed it was some few children from P3 to P4. Now we have 4 classes for within 3 years. We have children from within the community here. Most of them are actually from this village here. Actually, after when they come from home in the morning, they finish up with the school program from around 8 up to 5. Then we disperse them, they go to their homes, their villages, because we don't have the boarding section yet.
Caramoggio è sempre stata abitata da tribù guerriere che praticavano le razzie di bestiame. Questa era la tradizione di queste tribù che ancora vivono così la maggior parte, solo che negli anni 70 hanno acquisito tante armi, finché nel 2001-2002 è cominciato un disarmo da parte del governo, prima un disarmo pacifico, dopo un disarmo forzato e alla fine adesso diciamo che si è pacificata. Questo è anche per spiegare perché tanta gente viene qua e non capisce il perché di operiamo qua. Qua noi siamo di supporto alla pace, perché quando tu togli le armi a un guerriero, il guerriero cos'è che fa? Gli devi dare delle alternative, se no lui ritorna a riprendersi le armi. Noi lavoriamo in forestazione, in agricoltura e noi cerchiamo di lavorare lì, dare queste alternative, partendo soprattutto dalle scuole, diciamo. È partito questo nuovo progetto su 3 scuole, una si chiama Nadunget, la scuola secondaria di Nadunget, una scuola secondaria di Mopsa e la scuola KDE, che è una scuola primaria. Praticamente questo è un progetto di 6 mesi, bisogna fare una cucina per ogni scuola, installare le stufe a risparmio energetico per ogni scuola e rifare, ristrutturare o mettere a nuovo impianti di raccolta dell'acqua piovana. È un progetto sui 30.000 euro, adesso ISP è riuscito a anticipare 5.000 euro, abbiamo cominciato la costruzione della cucina della scuola secondaria di Nadunget e un po' di soldi incominciamo a fare delle ristrutturazioni dei sistemi di raccolta di acqua piovana lì a Nadunget. Però ovviamente c'è bisogno di fondi perché tutte queste azioni che noi abbiamo fatto col primo progetto, insomma ci sono tante scuole che sono interessate a queste cose, che ci richiedono tramite lettere, a voce, sono contente insomma di queste cose che stiamo facendo.
C'è in parte allora la voglia di cambiamento?
Sì, la voglia di cambiamento ovviamente, poi la scuola diciamo è il fulcro del cambiamento, dopo non siamo qua a cambiare niente, però siamo qua a migliorare diciamo. Comunque la scuola è dove un bambino impara anche cose nuove, vede un impianto solare, sa che c'è l'impianto solare, vede le cucine, che si risparmia la legna, impara a piantare degli alberi, che è importante piantare alberi, che si usano, si tagliano, però bisogna anche piantarli, anche alberi da frutta, che può vedere che un mango in 2 anni comincia a mangiare i frutti, un mango innestato. Impara anche magari a coltivare qualcosa di diverso da quello che si coltiva a casa, che diciamo una varietà di cibo è sempre meglio in agricoltura. Impara a vedere cos'è una irrigazione a goccia, no? Che sa che c'è anche quella. Cioè. Comunque la scuola diciamo che è il centro della comunità, è dove viene fuori anche il futuro di una nazione.
Secondo me la missione di persone come quelle dell'ISP è di anche, come dire, risollevare un po' l'orgoglio di queste persone, perché sono capaci di cavarsela senza di noi. Loro non hanno bisogno di noi. Certe volte mi sto iniziando a rendere conto che alcuni di noi hanno bisogno di loro. E quindi una volta che realizzi questo, ovviamente vai a cercare quelli che io e Luana chiamiamo i diamanti, cioè le persone che con il loro esempio possono far capire certe cose. Persone che non attendono che qualcuno gli riempia la mano di riso, ma che abbiano capito da soli, magari senza neanche andare a scuola, che la vita, il proprio futuro passa dalle proprie mani. Quindi il nostro lavoro appunto è di trovare questi diamanti, secondo me, e di aiutarli a farli splendere ancora di più.
Others are not doing. Clouds forming, rain, thunder.